Bear here, Nik Bear Brown. So, what are we looking at here? These are games made in the CSYE 720 course. This is literally a random selection of games. There have probably been about 500 students who've come through this course. And it's a real time 3D game programming course. So, it's not a very deeply intellectual course, it's much more hands on. Each couple weeks, you'll do something like learn some animation, learn to make shaders, learn particle systems, etc. At the end of the day, this is what you're looking at the end of the day. You'll make a simple Loom game. What I'm looking at right now is a little too simple. I'll do other videos critiquing final projects, so you'll get a sense of what your grade will be depending on sort of what you turn in. But if you make a game and the game works and it's a game and you do your assignments, you'll get at least a B in the course. To get an A in the course, you need, like what I'm looking at now, a little roll a ball thing. It's basically what we do the first week. It's not sort of the best final product, but I'll get into that later. I'll critique some games and show you what I'm looking at when we do the final grade and the final project. There are two major game engines that we use, and they're very different. They're both outstanding. They're the two big ones, Unity and Unreal. You'll have your choice of what to use after week 3. So what we do is we do a Unity assignment, a rollable assignment, and then we do a Unreal assignment. And then after you actually used both engines, you'll make a choice of which engine to go. Pretty much every semester goes 50-50. 50% of the students choose Unity. 50% of the students choose Unreal, roughly. And so this course is very, very hands-on. Most of the students coming in this course have never made a game. I would say 98% have never used Unity or Unreal. But all of them have had some sort of programming experience because they're coming from an engineering program, either Python or Java or something else. So you'll pick it up pretty quickly. It's not that difficult. There's a bazillion tutorials online. So you'll follow tutorials. Unity is very good at making tutorials. Unreal is very good at making tutorials. There's no shortage of tutorials online to help you do game programming. I won't focus on those tutorials because they already exist. What I'll focus on additional supplemental videos for the things that do not exist, particularly using AI to make game art, why you would choose Unity versus Unreal, my thoughts on the better tutorials and the better things to do. But it's a game programming course, enough that or real-time 3D. You can make a film. You can make a short film rather than do a game. And that's what you're going to do. So in the course, game programming is different from, Python programming, Java programming. Well, there's a lot of visual programming. There are a lot of people who have been Java programmers for decades and have never done visual programming. Visual programming will be useful for you, even if you decide you do not want to make a game. So by the end of this course, you'll have made a game. You'll also have the skills to decide, do you want to get really good at game programming and make this a career? Or I don't really like game programming. It's a different kind of programming, and it's not for me. But the visual programming skills you'll use will be useful even if you do not do game programming. So it'll be useful to make you a better programmer because games are very, very complex. And so to hide that complexity, game engines are very well designed from an abstraction standpoint, particularly Unreal. And so we'll go over that. We'll go over the abstractions. We'll go over that. It's a fun course. You're making a game. Most of the people who do this course is because they like games. You'll probably do much better on this course if you like games. Because to make a good game, you have to care about the game that you're making. You have to spend time on it. You have to do it. So this is just looking at sort of at the end of the day. The expectation is right now, you've never opened up Unity or Unreal. In 12 weeks, you'll basically have made something looking very similar to everything that you're looking at right now. And to do it, you need to do it. It's very hands on. So this is not abstract theoretical computer science. This is game programming. And game programming is doing it. It's playing with things, it's doing the animations, it's doing the vertical effects, it's looking at your game, changing it, making it better, looking at it, changing it, looking it better. So this is a fun course. It's not a difficult course theoretically, but it's very hands-on. So in order to, learn to make games, you basically need to make a game. And we'll guide you through that whole process of what to learn first, how to get comfortable with the interface. Then we'll typically go through shaders, and then we'll go through particle effects, and we'll go through sound, and we'll go through using AI, then make game assets, and we'll go through all of this stuff. So that's it for this one. Basically, what you're looking at here is what you'll do in 12 weeks. And I know this because I've had 500 people go through this course. And if they actually do the assignments, it's very rare that you don't. So you should not take this course if you're not going to do the assignments. If you do the assignments, you'll make something very similar to what you're seeing right now, or better. There are people who have put their games on Steam. That's rare. Sort of what you're looking at right now is sort of what's expected of you at the end of the course. And that's just a very simple, nice-ish game. Okay? Take it.